When I participated in ECO-UNESCO's Youth Climate Justice Challenge, I learned a lot about hard work and that when you put your mind to something, you can have an amazing outcome.
I really like all the activities that we got to do because I found them really fun.
I see like a lot of workshops in future for young people.
The Youth Climate Justice Challenge is a project aimed at empowering young people to take action on the topic of climate justice. The project was led by ECO-UNESCO and worked in collaboration with the Irish Girl Guides, the Girls Brigade, No Name Club, Spun Out and Young Irish Filmmakers. The start of the project was all about exploring the term climate justice. What is it? Who does it impact? And most importantly, what can we do about it? The young people attended workshops on climate justice, project managing and structured dialogue, and how to communicate with policymakers and politicians on issues that mattered to them despite maybe not being able to vote. Young Irish Filmmakers delivered a workshop guiding participants how to make video using their smartphones to raise awareness.
We help facilitate their ideas into action projects, as well as giving them the skills to create videos not just for this programme, but any other ideas that they have in the future.
Despite the COVID restrictions, 88 young people participated and accepted the challenge. They created 11 separate projects that engaged over 20,000 people on the topic of climate justice. As part of the project, youth groups liaised with local decision makers and engaged with policymakers to educate and influence change in their local area. The participants tweeted local TDs, they emailed councillors, they contacted high street shops to demand answers on workers' rights, they surveyed local schools on energy usage to talk about the topic of fossil fuel, they were interviewed on primetime radio, they wrote articles, created Instagram accounts and ran educational workshops online for their friends and family on the topic of climate justice.
ECO-UNESCO and spunout.ie carried out a survey with over 1,000 young people between the ages of 15 and 25 to find out how young people in Ireland feel about climate justice issues. As part of the Climate Justice Challenge, ECO-UNESCO and partners ran Change, an Eco Week ran by young people for young people. Its main aim was to equip young people with the skills and knowledge on how they can take action at an individual practical level and at a local policy level.
There were stories shared by Indigenous activists, workshops on artivism, talks on how to communicate climate change, dance workshops, and opportunities for young people to have their voices heard by politicians and policymakers. At the end of Eco Week, there was a showcase event where young people from the Climate Justice Challenge came and shared their projects with the public to kind of obviously praise the young people for the work they've been doing on climate justice, but also for the young people to share their ideas with other young people so they can be part of that change journey as well.
It's Rebecca McGorn reporting live from GB Studios. Headlining today is the topic of fast fashion and its link to the environment and climate justice.
I spoke to Orla about their participation in the Youth Climate and Justice Project in line with ECO-UNESCO.
My project with my unit has been focusing on fast fashion.
We estimate that our project reached over 10,000 people across all of the platforms that we use.
Survival will expel this blinding line, so for humanity and planet dialogue.
Your projects are so inspiring, and I really hope you kind of go forward with them, because I believe you will make a change.
Like, I was brought to tears at several moments tonight, and I'm going to remember the things you said. Really, they're like stuck in my brain, and it was really inspirational.
Just remember this: it is the greatest of all mistakes to do nothing because you can only do a little. Thank you.
If you're a young person looking to take climate action and have your voice heard, please sign up to our newsletter by heading to eco-unesco.ie.